Hey everybody, I am Josh Smith. I'm the CEO of Montana Knife Company, and we have a new chef's knife model out, and this is the Shedhorn Chef. I'm very excited about this. This is a model that we actually developed with Steven Rinella from Meateater. And as you guys know, Steve at Meateater does a ton of stuff in the kitchen. He has several cookbooks out, and he's a guy I personally can attest to that is constantly out in the field, harvesting game, and cutting up meat and cooking in his kitchen. When I was over to his house for dinner one night, he had actually skulls laid out on the counter. He was bleaching all of them. His son and himself were trapping a bunch that winter when I was over there. It was really cool to see that the guy that talks a lot about, out in the field and harvesting animals actually is doing it in his personal time. So we developed this knife with Steve. And this knife is a little bit of a hybrid knife. It can be for the kitchen, which is absolutely where I expect a ton of them will be. But we also made this knife to be able to take out with you car camping, maybe at base camp, to actually be a kind of a camp chef's knife. This is a knife that you can throw in a bison roll that comes with our other chef's knives. You can take it on the road with you. And in fact, you can even use this knife a bit in your breakdown process if you're at camp and you have an animal hanging on maybe a meat pole. You can actually do some of your breakdown process with this chef's knife. But 99% of you guys are gonna have this in your kitchen, and it's a really, really cool blade. So the blade on this is 6.5 inches long, and this knife overall is 11.25 inches from tip to tip. This blade has a magna cut stainless steel blade on it, and it's also Cerakoted black like the rest of our chef's knives. That steel is absolutely incredible, holds an edge for a long time. It's relatively easy to sharpen, especially compared to some of the other high-performance stainless steels. This Shedhorn knife also has our signature G10 handle scales on it. This G10 handle material will hold up to about anything you can put it through in the kitchen. It's also got titanium screws on the handle as well. And this knife is really just made to put up to a lot of abuse. It also comes with a Kydex slip on it. This will not come with a belt clip. It didn't really seem to make sense to us to have that. But it is actually a full covered sheath. Again, us assuming that you're gonna be taking this car camping or into base camp, maybe putting it in the saddle panniers, pack boxes, and taking this into camp and using this as your camp chef's knife. This knife also comes in several different colors. We even have the Meateater Blaze Orange, solid blaze orange handle here with black liners, just like we had with the stubhorn knife and the flat tail. So, and as you can tell, these knives are very similar in shape, especially in the handles, to the stubhorn knife. That's something that Steve Rinella really wanted, was that ergonomics. He really liked a handle shape like this. It also has kind of a thumb ramp here in the front if you are kind of choking up on your blade and doing finer chopping work. Also, on this orange edition Meateater blade, this is the knife that will have the Meateater logo. So if you're a Meateater fan and you really want that Meateater logo, the orange version is your version with the Meateater logo. The rest of these knives will come kind of the standard MKC, no logo on the back. You will not have the Meateater logo on the rest of these knives, only on that orange edition. That is the Shedhorn Chef. It's a great chef's knife. This is designed by Steve Rinella. We're proud to partner with those guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this blade. Thanks.